the spookiest night on the spookiest month of the year. What are you thinking? No, it's not Halloween, it's October 6th. I spilled tea on myself just now, and this is GuESPers, the comedy podcast where Alex
and Mason
try to strengthen their relationship by learning to read each other's minds. And we're on a tea drinking level right now, although my clothes are trying to drink my tea, which is very inconvenient for me. But it's October. It's my favorite month.
It's the spooky month.
Mason, I didn't check any of this with you beforehand. Why would I? You want to make this several weeks of spooky podcasts?
Sure. Why not?
Sounds good to me. All right, So gear everything to be scary. Scary dots. Alright, and in preparation for reading each other's minds, there's only one thing that we can do, and it is a mind meld. In a mind meld, you count down, and you yell things out until you converge on a psychic point. Kind of like when you tune in a radio and you both turn to Channel 5.
What?
You know, you ever have a walkie-talkie and it had like more than one channel on it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you gotta both be on Channel 5 or you're just talking to nobody. It's like that.
You ever flip to a random channel just to see if anyone like a stranger will be on it?
Yeah, there never was.
Never was.
Because, I mean, like, why would there be? What's the chances of anybody ever having a walkie-talkie at any point ever that's not in a career that requires a walkie-talkie?
True.
Low.
No.
Where you at, man? Come on, get in the podcast.
I'm good. I'm just drinking my tea.
Get in the mood for the podcast.
I'm in the mood. What are you doing?
All right, ready to mind meld?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
3,
2,
1,
pumpkin.
Mm.
Went for the low-hanging fruit there.
I like how you blinked slowly, like in like a way to be like, messed up. That's okay. There's no mess ups. We're just trying to mind meld. Okay. 3,
2,
1. Dust. Oh,
have
you didn't
anything.
have what? Okay. I'm not gonna throw you under the bus because I've been there. I've been there 2 separate times where I forgot to say a thing. I just want to loud over that I'm the bigger man in this situation because I'm not busting you up for doing that. See how nice I am? Where I'm just like, not gonna bug Mason about it. No, sirree. You want to take a third? You ready for the third mind meld?
Sure. What did you say?
Dust.
Dust.
Dust. Just dust in the wind. All right, ready? Mind meld 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Mind meld 3. The 3-theist. I can't think of any 3 sequels that like. I can't remember their name other than Beethoven the Third.
Mind meld 3, Season of the Witch.
Which third movie is that?
Halloween. It's the one that doesn't have Michael Myers in it.
Oh yeah, you've told me about that. I've never seen it.
Yeah.
I don't want
great.
to. All right. 3,
2,
1.
Chimney.
Abandoned house. I mean, where else but is a chimney but an abandoned house?
And what's normally at the bottom of a chimney in an abandoned house? Dust.
I was imagining like really dusty furniture. You like that audio? You hear that crisp? 1 second. Here, let me get real close to it. That's because we got a new microphone.
Oh, shit.
Our microphone got replaced. So if you'd like listening to this sweet, delicious ASMR of me drinking tea, I'm not going to do that to you because I don't want you to have to. If you do hear some distant slurping, I'll try to keep it down to a minimum. But I just wanted you to know. Just wanted you to know how nice this new mic is. Has a new plug system. Feeling good.
Feeling good. It's constructed a little differently. There's some like nice curvature around the insignia in the front.
Is that not on the other one?
Yeah, I don't remember it being on the other one. Maybe it is. I don't know.
I don't know. I haven't like looked at them side by side, but it doesn't really matter.
The red light on top is a little softer than the other one.
It definitely isn't as bright.
Yeah.
All right. Well, enough of talking about this microphone that no one knows what it looks like. It's a snowball, by the way. And, it's time for everybody's favorite part of the podcast where I arbitrarily come up with a question that will decide who goes first. And that question is, who's the last person that choked? Spooky!
Who's the last person that choked?
Yeah, remember I choked, yesterday?
I choked today, remember?
Oh, son of a bitch, you did.
And I also choked yesterday. I've got like a great choke ratio going on here.
I'm dying over here. I don't know what oxygen is. Fuck you. You go first.
Maybe in my like last couple sips of tea, I'll choke again. Seems to.
And that'll be real good because the audio will get every single week. Alright, Mason, go first.
Alright, hold on a second.
Oh, you're gonna down the rest of your tea. Oh, I'm so fast. I'm so good at drinking tea because I have powerful lungs. Good enough for choking. Swallow, Mason.
Hold on, what does me having powerful lungs have to do with me being able to drink tea faster than you? Which I gotta say also isn't normally the case. Normally you're done before I am.
I don't know. I'm trying to entertain the podcast. I'm trying to just drink tea.
Okay.
Mr. Drinking Tea over here. Mr. T.
I am
TV
Mr.
Jones.
Drinking Tea over here.
Mr.
Mike TV over here.
That's good. Mr. Steve Carell. Okay. We've got a new microphone. Shh. You gotta be nice to it.
Okay, yeah.
Alright, hit me up. What
Okay,
you got with
okay.
those psychic waves? I'm gonna look into my tea leaves. Ooh, that's real psychic-y. Look at my tea leaves. Let me see if I can discern. Alright, I'm looking.
And go!
In my cup, I probably shouldn't talk into the cup and actually talk at the microphone. I'm seeing a big gnarly tree and its limbs curl up to the sky, but gotta look deep in the tea. On the top branch there's a jack-in-the-box. And then he goes, pop!
The jack-in-the-box goes
but
pop.
it's at the top of a tree, so nobody gets scared.
Aw.
No, I made up that last part. It's a tree with the jack-in-the-box.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to ask when the jack-in-the-box goes pop, does like his mouth move?
Well, it comes out of the box. It's the concept of jack-in-the-box.
Oh, it's a I was thinking of a jack-o'-lantern. I'm a dummy.
Did I say jack-in-the-box?
No, you said jack-in-the-box.
Okay. I was like, when you said his mouth moves, I was like, what kind of fucked up jack-in-the-box are you thinking of? I'm imagining it's just like a big gaping maw, and you go like da 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 da, and then his like tongue pops out, but it's like a xenomorph, and so it has like a little face
mouth
on it.
Oh my god!
And you're like, oh god, his mouth has a mouth.
Jacks have mouths, the little puppets that pop out of the jack-in-the-box.
Yeah, not like open, unless he's like given a big creepy grin where he's just like, you know what I mean?
Very true, very true.
Very much like a Joker smile.
So.
Nailed it?
No.
Why not?
Because you didn't. You
Fucking
were.
tea leaves.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you gotta.
Shouldn't have put stevia in this. Nah, I don't drink stevia.
Fuck stevia.
Fuck stevia.
You were in the same like vein. It's in the spooky times.
Well, yeah, we're doing a spooky. Remember the one-off line that I told you like 4 minutes ago, where I was like, "We're gonna be doing all spooky podcast." Well, cool. I would hope it was scary. I'm here to get scared.
Okay, so you've heard of a witch.
Mm-hmm.
You've heard of black cats.
Yes, I have.
Now, have you heard of a witch that's just a black cat?
It's probably like 15 anime.
And it's got the little cute little witch's hat on, and it's mixing up a potion in the cauldron.
So is it a cat? Like, are we talking the little Miss Tiddlywinks fucking... She's wearing like a little petticoat cat that's walking on two legs, but is a witch? Or are we talking like a cat girl witch?
No, we're talking like it is a cat.
Just a cat.
Yeah, like a cat with a little witch's hat on, and it like paws up enough on its like hind legs to get like its paws around like a stick to like stir the cauldron.
What's the potion for?
It's for a more luxurious coat.
So it's just Iams healthy coat balance, liquefied.
Yeah, but it's like magic.
Yeah, but it's like, you tell me Iams isn't magic for your dog and or cat?
I don't know the nutritional value of Iams.
I also don't know the nutritional value of Iams. I can't even keep up with what food my dog... I messed that one up. I can't even keep up with Nope, one more time. I'll take a third. I can't even keep up with what kind of food my mom feeds her dogs. It seems like it changes on a daily basis.
Yeah, it does. It seems like she's constantly getting new food. Like, she's feeding them one thing, and the next thing I know, she's got this weird Burt Ward dog food. And then
oh my god, that Burt Ward dog. Talk about...
With the worst packaging
By the
ever.
way, if you ever want to fucking look at literally the worst graphic design that has ever existed, you just gotta look up Burt Ward's fucking dog food. Yes, that is Burt Ward, a.k.a. Robin from the old Adam West Batman series.
Yup.
He designed it. He has the ugliest looking dog food I have ever seen.
Maybe he did design it.
The bag is just a cacophony of just like little blurbs. I don't know. Just go look it up. Take a look. Check it out. It's ugly. But anyway, I guess it's good for dogs or something. I don't really know.
I don't know. She tried it out, but it doesn't seem like she bought it again, so...
I don't know if she bought it again. That's the mystery. I don't like tracker purchases.
Well...
And whenever she's like, move a bag for me, I always don't look at it. I'm just like, moving a bag of dog food.
Well, the last time I moved a bag, which was fairly recently, it wasn't one of those, so...
That's okay. She switches to like fucking chicken and rice, fucking lamb and rice, or I don't know.
Lamb and rice?
Yeah, you got lamb and rice, dog food. Lamb and rice, dog food. For your dog's needs and your dog's coat, and your cat is a witch and I fucked it up. Alright, well, I'm gonna take my turn. You ready for my scary thoughts? Mason.
Yeah, I'm ready for those spooky times.
Mason, you got your plastic sheets on the bed? Because I'm gonna make you wet it. Here we go. Here's my psychic thoughts. And I've got it. Go, get it.
Okay, so I've got a mirror, but when you look into it, it reflects back the deepest, darkest, like vision of yourself. Like, you know how like some mirrors are supposed to reflect like your most true self.
Mm-hmm. Mirror on the wall. Who's a pretty seven wall?
This is the mirror that reflects your like deepest subconscious evils.
It's just me and all those marbles I'd like to eat sometimes.
That's as evil as Alex gets. She's like, I want to eat things that I know I shouldn't.
I don't know. I'm sure I've wanted to murder like 2 to 3 to 4, maybe 12 people, and then like sometimes I walk by a very nice china shop and I go, wouldn't it be nice to just go fucking ballistic and break everything in this store? It would be so satisfying. Yep, that's a me. That's my darkness.
That's a me.
That's a me. I'm Marty Alex.
Marty Alex?
Mario Alex. Alex Superstar Adventure. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I totally forgot what you just said. What did you just say? Mirror with your deepest bad desires. Yeah. Okay. No. Now, how do I describe this? The image is really straightforward. It's just describing it that's hard.
Okay.
Okay, so picture a figure wrapped up in like a gnarly fur coat, right? Like super gnarly. Like it's been out. It's nasty and matted.
It's got like matted, yeah.
And like it's not finished, so the inside is like the raw hide of the animal. It's been tanned, right? Because it's a jacket.
Yeah.
And it's really big. The fur of whatever animal this was, like maybe a bear, is like really big. And so you can only kind of see the head of the person. You're like, oh, what do they look like in there? And then you approach and they look up and they probably say some shit like, come here, my child. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then like you see, and their head is a cow's skull.
Whoa.
So you got this big figure in this big fur coat, and their head is a cow skull, and you can't see anything else of their body. And it's not like a hat; like their head is a skull. It's kind of like Ancient Magus Bride, but like
I was good.
much more. He got lost in the woods in Russia for like 14 months.
That's amazing because you went with that example, and I was thinking of Death from Adventure Time.
Is that what he looks like? Look at the cow skull.
He's got like a skull for a head, doesn't he?
I don't know off the top of my... I remember everything about the Death episode and the jingle bells and everything.
Yeah, and he plays the drums and shit.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. A lot of fucking... They're just like Grim Reapers. I bet he's just a Grim Reaper, right? That's probably what it is.
Oh, he's wearing like a... Like regular clothes. I don't remember him wearing like a cloak or anything.
Because it was his off time. I think they like interrupted him. He was like chilling.
Oh.
I don't know. All the episode corrections go to GuESPers.tumblr.com. You'll find a picture of Death from Adventure Time. Because I was thinking like Ancient Magus Bride, but no horns. And then I was like, oh, the fucking spirit from Over the Garden Wall. Oh, wait, he also has horns. So just whatever that is, no horns.
Well, they always have horns.
Well, he has cow horns, but not like deer antlers. Because that's what they always have, is like deer antlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is what it is.
That is what it is.
Mason, come on, pick up your energy. Meet me. Would you meet me halfway, right on the borderline that's where
You're gonna get copyright struck. Stop singing that. No.
Well, meet me halfway on an alien planet
I'm
with the black-eyed peas.
tired.
Wake up! You just drank some tea.
That.
It's supposed to be soothing or calming or making me go to sleep. Yeah, I know. Do the opposite of that. Should I hit the reset button? I'm coming like a snake in the sheets.
I don't want that.
All right. Take your turn and prove to me how awake you are.
Okay.
All right, I'm ready.
Let's go.
Are you?
It's. Yeah. Sorry,
okay.
I'm thinking it. And go.
It's a buffalo, a big buffalo, and his
buffalo?
face is a bunch of worms, like maggots.
That's gross. That's so grody.
Yeah. I don't know if he's like dead or what, but like he's got a lot of maggots coming out of his face.
He's got a lot of maggots coming out.
I don't know if he's dead, but he sure does have a lot of maggots in his face. I saw this fucking comic. It was like an Animal Crossing comic, and it was just like this really like fucked up figure, and he like he's the town person, and he goes into the shop, and Timmy or Tommy are like, "What can we do for you?" And he's like, and his face just like peels open, and bugs start pouring out,
fuck?
and Timmy and Tommy are just like, "Do you want to sell?" It's just like this fucking comic.
What the fuck?
I know, right? When I read it, I was like, well, that's going into the vault that I can never forget. So glad that that's in there.
You know who hasn't done anything yet?
Is there like a third party in our apartment that's gonna murder us? I'm really freaked out right now. What?
What's his name? Shin. He's done something really creepy like the last 2 years.
Oh, yeah. There was the time that he just kept putting teeth in his mouth. We're talking about Shen from Owl Turd Comics, by the way.
Yes.
And then, like, every day he progressively had more and more teeth.
Yeah.
And then there was the year where he got more cute. And then the cute turned into very, very, very scary very fast.
Yes.
And then there was the time that he got closer and closer and closer until the image was just like black, and then it came back and it was a fucking jump scare.
Oh, yeah. I think 2 of those must have been in the same year, because I can only think of him doing the past 2 years.
Maybe it's just the 2 then. I'm just mixing some shit up. But yeah, definitely the teeth thing, definitely the cute thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and hey, you haven't seen him do anything yet.
Yeah, I saw his most recent comic was like, the cozy, he created a cozy ray, and this, like, out of control businessman is just like, there's nothing you could do to make me any more cozier than I am. And he, like, fires him with the cozy ray, and he's, like, really bundled up with his slippies and his teeth.
That's really
and he just goes, got me, or something like that. It was very precious.
So cute. So back to your maggot man.
Maggot buffalo is a buffalo.
Maggot buffalo. Is the whole buffalo maggots, or is it just the face?
Just the face. That's what gets you. You see a buffalo and you're like, wow, look at this buffalo. It's so majestic, so free. And then you turn and its face is all fucked up with bugs.
This is so creepy.
I know, right?
All right. So, you were wrong.
No.
Yeah. No, totally wrong.
No.
The most wrong.
No. I want Olive Garden breadsticks. No.
You want Olive Garden... What?
It's unrelated to the problem. I just really want some Olive Garden breadsticks.
You want some Olive Garden breadsticks?
Fuck yeah, they're endless with this. Well, I guess they're not endless because I'm not gonna eat in a restaurant. I'm not a fucking animal.
Mm-hmm.
But man, this is soft food, dough, and some gnocchi soup.
That gnocchi soup is to die for.
Oh, it's so good. If
Yeah.
you eat any other kind of soup at fucking Olive Garden, just go flip off a cliff.
Flip off. Oh,
fucking
shit.
gnocchi soup's the best. You got gluten allergies? Too bad. Eat the soup. Like,
Man, we haven't had a flip off a cliff in a while.
I'm pretty sure I say it like randomly. I'll just like pepper it in, a little pepper, fucking flip off a cliff.
I know, but I don't know. It's
Little
like
seasoning.
Flip off a cliff.
Little psh, it's my emerald, my little bam.
What's a Salt
Flip
Bay?
off cliff. No, I'm not Salt Bay. That's too topical. Also,
Wait.
he's already not topical anymore. Salt Bay's over. Emerald forever. Bam.
Bam! Alright, okay, so anyway, yeah, no, my image was,
Olive Garden breadsticks.
no, it had
But
nothing to do with
they're
Olive Garden.
So scary.
Okay, so it's dark.
Okay.
You're wandering through the darkness, trying to feel around.
Shia LaBeouf? Actual cannibal Shia LaBeouf.
There he is, behind you. No,
Oh, God.
and so you're walking through the darkness, and all of a sudden, two bright red eyes just like beam at you from the darkness, and you're like, whoa! But then they don't move. And so you walk up to them, and you feel like underneath and above and around, but there's nothing there. It's just the eyes.
Just two floating eyeballs.
Yeah, and they're red.
What?
What?
No, I'm just thinking because I just told you that story about Amityville Horror, like last week. Do you remember?
Vaguely, what was the part of the Amityville Horror you were talking
Well, I
about?
was telling you that my mom saw Amityville Horror and she was really upset.
Oh,
about
with the
it 'cause
good, and she
doesn't-
could with the
and so I was watching it and she was like, "What are you watching?" I hate that movie because she like really doesn't like horror movies, and so. I saw the part where they do the red eyes off the tree, and I paused the movie because I was laughing so hard because you could see the fucking guy holding the two laser pens to make the light. And I was like, "Mom, come over here." She's like, "Nah, I'm not gonna look at that movie. It's so gross." And I'm like, "No, come here." And she looked, and she's like, What is that?" And I was like, "It's the guy holding the pen." And she was like, "Well, imagine you were at a drive-in in 19 whatever the movie came out, and it was really scary then, okay?" And I was just like, "Yeah, but
You
now
feel
it's
the
HD and I can see the guy."
feel the need to defend herself. Like you weren't even like trying to call attention
No,
to
I thought
like
it was
the fact-
funny.
Yeah, you were just like, "Mom, come look at this stupid movie glitch."
Yeah.
Not glitch, but you know what I'm trying to
Yeah,
say. Movie flub.
I mean, I'm sure back in the day, they didn't have fucking HD. They probably didn't even see the man. You probably
Yeah, until it
couldn't have
got like
seen it.
remastered.
And then they were like, "Ah, fuck, you can see the guy. Yeah, whatever, put it to print." So if you're ever bored, go watch Amityville Horror. See if you can make out the guy. What would you call him? Like a gaffer? No.
I don't know,
What
probably
would
just
he
like a
be?
prop guy.
Prop
or something
master
like
in
that,
his
yeah.
little black onesie trying to sneak in.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just pulled. Maybe the fucking producer was just like on set that day, and they were like, "Hey, put on this black suit, hold these pins."
Put on a black suit. Hold these pens. Intern, give me my coffee.
Yeah. I loved it going back, like watching old movies and like finding all shit like that. Like, have you ever seen the Fahrenheit 451 movie?
No, I actually haven't. I love the book.
Yeah, there's a part where because you know those guys have like jetpacks and the flamethrowers
Yeah.
and everything.
Burn the books, baby.
There's a scene where they're flying, and just man, you can just see the strings. It's not even. I'm sure, like in the theater, they were probably like, "Oh, they're being held up by strings."
I can see the strings.
it's very obvious.
That is so funny.
So funny.
You have to suspend your disbelief so that you can believe in the movie magic.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
Ah, it's good. Okay, you said the and
It's the
eyes, and so it's my turn.
It's your turn.
Can you imagine a horror game that's like Slenderman, but like there's a pair of fucking just foghorn. What do you call those? Fog lights.
Fog light.
Fog light, red lights, and they're just like looking around the forest, and like they'll like move really slowly, and all of a sudden they'll just be like, "Wah!" And then they turn to the left really fast. Like that'd be a good horror game, right?
Yeah.
Just like you in a forest, you gotta avoid the fucking eyeballs for like 20 minutes or some shit.
That's like I want a horror game that's literally just the scene from the end of Puka at the Christmas tree lot.
Yeah, with the 3D fire being put onto the walls. Yeah, with the screen.
And you're the guy like trying to work his way around Puka.
Dude, can you imagine if it was like Puka 2, Puka Lives, and it was like I just want to make sure I get the title right. And where he's running by the cubicles, and each subsequent row of cubicles,
and it's just getting closer.
Puka's getting closer and closer. That'd be so good in a horror game.
Yeah. We're doing this thing where we watch one horror movie every day until Halloween.
We watched 3 on Sunday.
We watched 3 on Sunday.
It's going great. I'm having a great time.
It was nuts. We have seen both Pukas and both Babysitters.
Babysitter 1 is good. See it. Max is the best character in any horror movie ever. Max is the best.
Yeah. Babysitter's probably been my favorite. Well, the one we watched tonight was pretty fucking good.
We watched #Alive tonight, or maybe you just say Alive. Not 100% how you should stylize it, but that movie's on Netflix. It's good. It's like a zombie movie, but it has a good ending and a pro-internet message. You don't see many of those.
Yeah, pro-internet. Love it. So many movies are like, social media is evil. Internet's right, brain, blah, blah. And it's like, shut up.
Shut up.
I'm too tired to be eloquent about this diatribe, but the internet's great.
Not too eloquent to say diatribe, though. Damn. Fucking
getting
out of dictionary.
Words are just flying through the brain, and I'm just like, that one.
Nah, sure. Talk about Puka, talk about Foghorn. Oh, it's my turn.
It's your turn?
Yay! I'm gonna do the thoughts that are scary.
Scary
Creepy. I'm gonna do creepy thoughts.
Creepy thoughts. They're like creepy crepes.
Creepy crepes. It's just crepes with like activated charcoal in the batter, so they just come out like pitch black, and then they give it like a raspberry sauce, so it's got like blood.
Ooh, so creepy.
Ooh, spooky as meal. Spooktastic crepes. And you should do like a crepe keeper.
Oh my
and
god.
Like a little sugar skeleton.
What a whole fucking
spooky
Halloween land, but it's all crepes.
But it's so just a crepe store, but it's Halloween themed, is what you're trying to say.
Sure, fine, whatever.
We could probably open one of those year round. We do it in a place where there's a bunch of Halloween hoes, and then fucking we've got it made.
Just a bunch of Halloween hoes.
Oh, you tell me not a hoe for Halloween?
Yeah, a bunch of Halloween hoes and Halloween bros.
No bros, only
hoes. Where my Halloween hoes at?
Hashtag where my Halloween hoes at. So tired. Okay, I can do this. I can think of a scary thought. Yeah, that's kind of scary. All right, get.
Okay. What we got? All right, so you're having a nice dinner. With a friend you've known for years.
Okay.
Everything's going good. You're talking, just like, oh yeah, how's the dog? And they're like, oh, he's fine. How's being single for 10 years? And
like, why do you have to word it like that?
And then just as like you're picking up the plates to go take them to the kitchen, be like, oh, I'll clean up, blah blah blah. You see on like the side of their head, an eye opens and shuts really quick. And you're like,
that was your crow's feet.
Glenn, are you good? And then Glenn's like, what are you talking about? They're like, on the side of your head. And he's like, oh, you didn't know about my third eye? And then it just opens and it stares at you.
In a really stupid place. Glenn, I'm gonna go to your right side. I don't like your left third eye. I've got... It sucks because if he drives in America, his, left eye isn't good for anything other than staring at his passenger. But if he had a right side third eye, he would be fucking baller at making right turns. Nobody would get in his... Or left turns. Nobody would get in his way. He'd be unstoppable. He'd
be the greatest
left
turner ever.
Oncoming traffic, never heard of her. That's him, Glenn. Well, he's not because he has his eye on the wrong side. He's really good at seeing if people sneak up on him in the bathroom if the bathroom is oriented that way.
Now, if he lived in the UK or Japan, he'd be the best
left turner or right turner.
Yeah.
Fuck, I can't figure this out. Stupid roads, stupid backwards ass. Bah. Anyway, yeah, I guess that's spooky.
What are you talking about? It's so spooky.
Yeah, just gliding and washing dishes with his eye.
No, imagine you thought you knew this person for a really long time. Turns out they're some kind of mutant.
It'd be so cool if he were just he was doing dishes and you're like, I want to show you this meme on my phone, and he's like, don't worry, just show it to me. You just hold it up to his eyeball so you can see it, and he goes, it's a good one. I've seen that one before. Anyway, about being single, he's the one with the dog, the other person's single.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, imagine you're in a creepy old 70s house, right?
Okay.
And all 70s houses have that tchotchke wall that's, built in.
Oh, and it's just got all the fucking...
Just, little knicky-knackies on it.
Yeah, yep.
Okay. Now, they're all little figures of children and stuff, right? And you're like, oh, yeah,
little tchotchkes,
little Hummels and little not Hummels and just stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, this is so nice. And then you look at one of them and it's a little boy with his lamb, and you're like, oh, that's so cute. Are his eyes bleeding? And then you notice all of their eyes are bleeding. Dozens of tchotchkes, blood everywhere. That's my spooky noise.
I thought we were gonna cycle back around to the kid with the lamb, and the lamb was gonna be gone.
What does that mean with the little lambs of Ivy? I've been doing that to Mason lately. We watched a movie the other day where the dude's was Wilford Leland whatever, and I was like, those fucking lambs and Ivy. Mason was like, what are you fucking Leland?
Leland, Twin Peaks. For those that don't know what we're talking about, she's referencing Leland from Twin
Palmer.
Peaks. You should watch the first 2 seasons of Twin Peaks. I mean, okay.
Just watch till the resolution of the overarching question of the story, and then just stop.
Yeah, I mean...
Just stop. Just power through anything else. Power through Joey singing. Power through 90
What was his name? James.
James singing. Just power through all that. It's gonna be the fucking resolution to the question of the main story is so good.
It was really good. A lot of people would be like, oh no, you gotta watch The Return. The Return's the best. And it's
who says that? Nobody says that.
A lot of people
Nobody
really
says that.
like
Those
The
people
Return.
are dumb. Why? I've never met a single person.
But I don't know. To me, by the time I was done, I felt like I had wasted 18 hours.
Yeah, just fucking beautiful Dale Cooper. Fucking ass, good cup of coffee, fucking cherry pie, fucking motherfucker, fucking, no, let's take the best character of the whole fucking show and just destroy him for fucking a whole season, thanks, good. Also, I really didn't want to hear James sing again, thanks for that.
Yeah, we get to hear James sing again.
Definitely wanted to see that again. And know that for some reason he can hit the same notes as he could fucking 25 years ago. The only thing I give that new series is fucking David Lynch, psychopath, certified, Woody Woodpecker fan, fucking somehow in the original series got a line in that says, you won't see me for 25 years, and then the son of a bitch did it.
Yeah.
Exactly 25 years later released another series. What? How?
I saw a meme that was pretty good that was just like, if you want the real Twin Peaks experience, you gotta wait 25 years between watching seasons 2 and 3.
I mean, that really gets you.
I think you actually made it.
I fucking made it. And for those at home, I love to do this thing. So our sink is straight across from the bed where we record because we're animals and don't have a desk. And so sometimes I'll forget a rubber band on my list, and so I'll just fire it at the mirror hoping that it'll land in the dish, and it never does. But it does land on the counter. And I just shot it now, and the sound that it made in the darkness kind of feels like I made it in the dish. So check out those episode corrections. That's GuESPers.tumblr.com. I'll write whether or not I made it in the dish or not.
Woo!
Woo! Okay, Tchotchke's bleeding out of the eyes, Leland Palmer. Yes. Wait, why were you saying with the lambs with the ivy? Well, I said that, but...
I was saying, I thought when you were describing what your image was, vision, we can say vision, that we were going to round back to the little boy with his lamb, and the lamb was going to be gone.
It took all of my self-control not to go with the little lambs of ivy. Like, again.
I would
Something about the word lambs coming out of your mouth. I just, like, my brain wants to say it. Like, it's deeply ingrained into my soul.
Yeah, I would just be like, wow.
Aw, why did you hit me? You said you weren't going to hit me.
I said I would just be like, wow.
Oh, okay. Well, now you've done it twice. I feel like this is a retribution. Like, I'm going to sing it to you while you're asleep.
Oh. Mares eat oats and does eat oats, but little lambs eat ivy.
I can't remember anymore.
It's a kid'll eat ivy too, wouldn't you?
Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Oh, mares eat oats and does eat oats, and little lambs eat ivy. Yep.
Oh, Leland, you son of a bitch. Okay, enough reminiscing about Twin Peaks. Oh, man. Dale Cooper. Did I say Dale?
Yeah, you said Dale Cooper.
Okay. I thought
you were like Special Agent Dale Cooper, damn fine cup of coffee.
And fucking cherry pie. I think I might have said a wrong first name, but so cover my bases, Dale Cooper.
Dick Dale and his dull tones.
Yeah, you know, in the Black Lodge. They're playing their music backwards.
Oh God, what would Miserly sound like backwards? I'll have to like
probably Still a Bop.
Throw that into Audacity and see what that's like.
Still a Bop.
I'm gonna do that at some point.
It sounds so cool. Hey, maybe we'll cut a little bit in. No, we won't do that because of copyright. Well, but it's backwards.
It's backwards. I don't know.
We'll see. Maybe at the end. Wink. Anyway, what we're talking about right now. I think it's your turn.
Okay. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Get it, Foghat.
Foghat.
I don't know.
Slow ride?
No.
Take it easy?
No. Safety dance.
Men without hats?
Mm-hmm.
That's not a fog hat.
They don't have hats. It doesn't matter. That's a different spooky noise that I made last time. I can't remember my original spooky noise. So.
I can't remember.
Okay. Hit me.
Let's go.
Hit me with your best shot.
Fire
away.
Okay.
Can't get it.
And go.
Bedsheet ghost. That's it.
That's the most basic spooky thing you could even possibly say. It's the bedsheet ghost.
Maybe you're trying to fold your laundry and he's just like fucking around. And you're like, stop it! I just want to put this away. It's clean.
I wonder if the bedsheet ghost informed the imagery of just like a white like thumb floating, or if that is why there are bedsheet ghosts. You know what I'm saying?
What are you talking about? What does a thumb have to do with a bedsheet ghost?
Well, cause you know, like when you just throw a bedsheet over yourself, and you just put you're just like a round blob.
Yeah.
With two eyes, and that's like when people like think of ghosts, like they're just like a white blob.
Okay.
With that, and I'm wondering if ghost iconography informed bedsheet ghost, or if bedsheet ghost informed people think it goes for just kind of like white sheets.
I would like to round back to my question, which had nothing to do with that, and instead was like, what are you talking about the thumb? Because you said thumb, and you like gave me a thumbs up while you were describing the imagery, so I'm not really sure like what the thumb had to do with it.
Think about what it looks like. It just looked like if you just threw a white sheet over this. It just
over your thumb.
Or it's like if you just threw a white sheet over a person, it just kind of looks like big old thumb with eyes.
I don't have any issue with that. I'm just like, what? Because it looks like a big thumb with eyes. It looks like anything. You could be like, it looks like my Swiffer mop if I threw a sheet over it. It looks over like my pencil if I threw a sheet over it. Like, why the thumb, though? It seems like a really interesting, like...
Because those things are skinny and, like, not... There's no shape to it.
Okay, the vacuum cleaner.
That's a better example.
I just thumb and you like giving me a thumbs up really like rocked me. I thought you were talking about those Japanese little ghosty boys that you make. I'm sorry, I can't remember their names. I'll put them in the episode corrections. The ones that ask for rain, or I think they make rain go away in the summer. Remember I was telling you about those boys?
Yeah.
You make the little tissue boys and then you hang them up. And then they were... I can't remember if they ward off rain or if they ask for rain.
I don't know.
But they're a little thing that kids hang. They're like a little memento. And you always see them in the summertime in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
Japan.
Well, if they're in the summertime, wouldn't that be asking for rain?
I don't know, because Japan has a rainy season between like June and August. So...
That's true.
Yeah.
That's just another example of me just trying to just grab at words floating aimlessly in my head to try and convey what I'm saying.
What's that cool word you said earlier? Trigonometry?
Diatribe?
Diatribe? Yeah, trigonometry. It's the same.
Yeah, sure, those are the same thing.
Yeah, pretty sure.
Did you forget what your thing was?
No, because I was guessing your thoughts. Because you were like, I'm sending it, and I went, bedsheet ghost. It's a ghost in a bedsheet.
Are you sure?
I am dead sure. Because I'm reanimated.
Yes, okay.
Whoa!
Yes.
Yeah, you were the one thinking the thought, ooh, spooky, we forgot what we're doing on the podcast.
This is not the first, second, or last time that's going to happen.
It's been a while since we've, like, truly had a horror moment. Was that the spookiest thing that happened in the podcast? Because it was the scariest thing?
Yeah.
You don't seem very enthusiastic about it.
I'm not enthusiastic about anything right now.
Maybe I should hit your reset button!
No! Don't hit my reset button. We're too close to the end of the podcast, and I want to be able to sleep tonight.
It's just your tummy. I just smacked your tummy a little bit.
Yeah.
What was that? What noise came out of your mouth just now?
It was, and it.
Oh,
really
it heard
fast.
like... It sounded like you were talking backwards.
Okay.
I was like, damn, it's Missaloo up in here.
Regardless. And it wakes me up. That's the whole point of you doing it.
What's Missaloo backwards?
You...
I like it. Okay, what was your thing? It was bedsheet ghost, right?
No, it wasn't bedsheet ghost.
Was it a floating shopping list?
No.
Shopping list! Ghost!
What is that from?
SpongeBob.
The floating shop. Yes.
Smitty Warbin Jagerman Jensen.
Yes. It was his shopping list because he put it
was
in there
number one.
Yep, he had the coolest hat.
The soda drinking hat.
Okay. You look like a girl. Am I a pretty girl? You're beautiful.
There you go. Yeah, you're beautiful. And then the postman looks at you awkwardly. Can I have the hat that says Foxy Grandpa?
Yeah, you can.
Yay!
Okay. My thing. So you're just sitting on the couch, playing the video games, doing something, pressing A, B, up, down, left, right, Konami code.
B-A start.
Yep. And then just boom, hazmat guys kick down your door and they're like, this place is quarantined, you gotta get back with your quarantine, and then they take your video games away.
Keep telling the story. I'm gonna
so you're quarantined, you gotta get out of here. And then they grab you and then they're starting to like put you in suits and put plastic all around your house.
What too.
What was that? What were you
I
doing?
was doing like the alarm.
Oh, okay.
They got a police car probably.
Thought it was gonna like get closer or something.
I thought it was like a cool ambiance thing. I don't know. I was doing like a backtrack.
Yeah, it was fine.
What did I do though? Why are they hazmatting me?
Don't know.
What
You don't know.
Did I commit a 2319?
Oh shit.
I had a human sock.
You had a human sock on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you don't know what you did. That's why it's scary. 'Cause you don't know why it's happening.
That's spooky. Like that scene in E.T. where everybody cries. They got E.T.
They got E.T. They got him.
But they got him out.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Sorry. If
And
you've
then
never seen E.T.
the little boy grew up and is now in he was in the Haunting of Hill House.
And then he buried all of the E.T. games in the desert.
I don't think Elliot did that.
I think Elliot did that. I think that he knew that he had to bear the burden, so Steven Spielberg drove him to the desert, and then he dug the hole and put them in the desert. Mason, E.T. phone home with me. That's from the babysitter.
Yeah, it is. You gotta watch all the movies that we watch.
You gotta watch Max, and you gotta watch the...
Oh my God, Max.
Max is the best. I said that earlier, and you didn't say anything about how great Max was.
He is. He's the greatest. Because I was thinking, because you were like, just watch the first one, and it's like, no, you should watch the second one too.
But if you really want good Max time, you gotta get that first movie. They cut his
Max content
time down in the second movie. It's a bummer.
Yeah, if you want good ass Max content, you gotta watch that first movie. He's awesome. Both movies are good, but Max is in the first one way more.
There's a few problematic things that are said, and I'm not comfortable with them in the second one. But that fucking first movie, yes, Max though.
Yes.
Ooh. Okay. Another?
Who went,
you went first.
I went first, so technically we have one more.
One more turn. It's me. All right,
yeah,
I'm doing it. Okay, I close my eyes and I got the image and go get it. I hiccuped.
Okay, you.
Hiccuped again.
Okay, so you're window washing a skyscraper.
Ooh, scary.
Yeah, I could just stop there and it'd be scary.
I'm afraid of heights.
But while you're washing the windows, one of the 4 cables holding your things up snaps.
No! And then it goes over, ka-chung, and then your little washing bucket falls.
Yeah, it's so scary.
Oh, is that it? Is that where it ends?
Yeah, yeah, that's kind of as far as I got.
That's cool. That's cool.
It wasn't really original, but...
What? I mean, none of these are really original. Is anything really
you
original?
Telling me,
everything is derivative.
You telling me that evil clown riding a saber-toothed tiger from last week wasn't original AF?
You telling me that's not some guy fucking drew while he was high listening to heavy metal?
An evil clown riding a saber-toothed tiger?
Yeah, there's gotta be painted on someone's van.
If you know of anybody who's drawn an evil clown riding a saber-toothed tiger, shoot us an email or something.
Yeah, Mason, what's the email?
It's GuESPersPodcast@gmail.com.
Hey, hit us up. I'll try to psychically read the email. That's still a promise. No. So you're pooping.
I'm pooping.
Yep. In the scenario you're.
Oh,
pooping.
this is your image.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like to just jump right in. Keep it loose.
I was gonna say I don't think
just
I'm
like
pooping.
my bowels. I eat too much fiber. Just kidding. No, I'm quite regular. Sometimes. Yeah, hit it. Okay, so you're pooping, and you look, and there's a shower curtain across from you, and it's pretty nice. Your mom gave it to you. It's got flowers on it, so it kind of doesn't fit the whole aesthetic of you not owning anything other than that shower curtain, really. And you're like staring at it, and you see it move because you forgot to bring your phone with you into the toilet, and you're like, and then you drop a little bit of log because you're like...
Because you scared the poop out of yourself.
Yeah, so you clean yourself up, wipe up, flush, wash your hands, and you go over to the shower curtain. Real slow. And then you go... and you open the curtain, and you're like, oh... It's fine. And then a murderer comes out of the linen closet and stabs you!
It was the linen closet the whole time!
The shower curtain was a red herring!
Burp, burp, burp.
I like how he had the courtesy to not stab you while you were pooping.
Yeah, he was like, I'll give her that.
I imagine he went in the house and he's like, I'm gonna get her. And then he goes into the closet and he's like, I'll get her when she showers. And she's naked and wet. And then, like, she comes in and just starts taking a dump. And he's just like, I don't want to bother her. That just seems rude. I don't know what she's been through. Seems like she's having... Ooh, wow, that's a loud splash. I should probably really just let this one go. And he waited for her to wash her hands, too. But he has to deal with the smell, so it's like a double-edged sword.
He coughs from the smell, but he gets lucky and she doesn't hear it because it's right when one of her, like, lugs, like, hit the water.
She just, like, lets out a little gas. It's just like a...
And he's like...
And he's like... Oh, now we're good. Cool. And then he, like, shoves a cotton towel into his nose.
Gross.
Gross. But it was scary, right?
Yeah, that's probably the best image you've had yet.
Alright, so tune in.
Spookiest image, sorry.
Tune in next week. You go ahead. What do you want to say?
Oh, I was just going to say, I said best image, but I meant spooky image. Spookiest image, yeah.
So that's the kind of content we're looking for this month is spooky images. So send us your spooky images and maybe we'll psychically read them out on the podcast.
Yeah, that would be nice to get
human
an
interaction.
email.
The scariest thing that could happen is you could send us an email.
Ooh.
But yeah, no, we're wrapping this up like a present. It's only been like 4 minutes since the last time we checked.
It's only been like 4 minutes? Gosh. I don't know. I can't remember when we started. I don't know how long this episode is.
No, let's just call it. Fuck it.
Okay.
It's
spooky. It's spooky. Spooky time.
It's spooky
Unpredictable spooky time.
It's spooky because it's uncertain.
Yeah.
Alright, well, thank you for listening to GuESPers, comedy podcast. We made some of each other's minds. Did it bring us closer this week? I don't know. But also, we have a Tumblr, and I put updates on episode corrections and a follow-along guest list if you want to weed through the rambling and figure out what we're actually guessing at each other. That's up on GuESPers.tumblr.com. There's also a Twitter page where I make a 5-minute meme. Last week's was a corn playing the harmonica, and I gotta say, it's a damn good meme. Looks real crystal clear. Really stole some good stock images for that one.
Yeah, and I even said when I saw it, I was like, this might be my favorite 5-minute meme yet, because it just tickled me. Something about that corn cob playing that harmonica, the way it's like leaning back, it just got me.
Who knows? And if you like this episode, maybe hit me up if you like my bad 5-minute memes, and maybe tell me your favorite thought from the week, and maybe I'll give it a draw. I'm not very good at drawing, so it'll be funny and bad, but like, don't you want that?
Don't you want that?
Don't you want it? Don't you want a Fanta? Want a Fanta?
Oh man, remember the Fanta girls?
Remember Fanta?
Oh. Damn. You gotta drag Fanta like that, huh?
Yep. Anyway, you got anything to add here?
We got the Tumblr, we got the Twitter, we got the email, we got a YouTube page. Go find us on YouTube. You're just gonna have to search GuESPers on YouTube because we don't have an actual URL.
We need 100 followers for that, and we only have 5.
So you should follow us on YouTube so we can get a neat custom URL.
Give us a follow so you can give us a custom URL so we can tell it to you so you can give us a follow. It's like an Ouroboros of bullshit.
Also, if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, rate us 5 stars. I don't know if you said that already, but
I didn't.
But I'm going to remind y'all, rate us 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. It'll help us grow, and it'll help more people find us. We had a surprising spike in listens for like 2 weeks in a row, but we're back down, so get on that.
Yeah, listen better.
Listen
harder.
better. Listen more.
Maybe just like go to sleep, turn it on real low, and then just let it roll on repeat about 5 or 6 times.
Let our bullshit nonsense ramblings drift you off into dreamland.
I'm sure the random spikes in audio really help people go to sleep. Just select that part where I like drink the tea if you like ASMR and just play that part over and over again. But yeah, so listen, after Mason does his little outro, there might be a little treat. Wink, wink. Mason, take us on home. Call them doggies, but oh, the cattle's been rustled.
Ooh, okay. We didn't get anything right here down there today, but we sure done had a lot of fun. Get back here, you dang cows. This is where the guessing ends.
Guessing